And we're in. And welcome back to Terraria Blue Mage playthrough. Last episode, Orbo, do you want to retell it? No, huh? Well, we fought the twins again. And we had them. We had like 300 health. They were down to 500. Literally just like one more second and we would have had victory. Then out of nowhere I went from 350 to 0. And so I got royally ticked and fought it again. And once again, got down to like 3,000 or so. But I went from 300 to nothing out of nowhere. And I got so ticked off, I just had to brute force serious mode it, and nobody wants to see that. But we beat the twins after 6 attempts. I absolutely hate the twins. And I hate when I hear Terraria players out there say it's the easiest of the 3 boss fights. I destroy Destroyer, and I make Prime cry like a little baby even though we don't got no tear ducts. But the twins, I despise. So today we're doing an intermission episode. What does that mean? Well, I said I did stuff off camera, but I never really elaborated what I did. So I did do some fishing, pretty easy, and the reason I was able to do that was because the traveling merchant decided to come by and sell the sitting duck fishing pole, which greatly upgraded my ability to fish. As well as I was working on a worm farm, and it didn't turn out very well. But the main thing I did off camera was right over here. By the way, I have all the peaceful settings turned on because I just don't want to deal with enemies right now. After the twins, look at this, I haven't crafted anything yet. I just opened it up and left it. I was so ticked off, and I still am. Every playthrough I'm going to do, I'm going to absolutely hate the twins fight. And nothing will change that. But we're not here talking about the twins. We're here talking about what I did off camera to prepare for the twins. So, fishing for the bass sashi was pretty easy. Go to the desert, there's usually an oasis there, and you fish up a crate, oasis crate, mirage crate, whatever. Here we are. And you have a chance of getting it, or you can find it in the underground desert, as with the crate method. Took a very long time because all I had were worms, but I got it eventually. Now the main thing don't get me wrong, it helped, but as you can see, 5 defense didn't really help all that well when you go from 300 to nothing. What I feel really helped us was this. Now excuse the building block, I did it because I was bored and wanted to do something different. Basically I would just throw out, let's see, there we go, and now I built it out of slime. But basically, this is a very, very, very basic burger farm. How it works is quite simple. First, I get here somehow, and mine up these blocks, place just one down, and then rain clouds. And if I turn on enemy spawn real quick, you can see how it works, times 10. Takes a minute, but there they are. Enemies are now spawning, getting hit, and the chimeras will occasionally fly up. They have a huge fly radius, so I had to put the little ends on the side. But as you can see, it's a very basic, simple farm. Of course, this is time 10, so, take that as you will. And occasionally, they will drop a burger. I'm glad I got 3 burgers instead of just 1, because I needed them. But yeah, very basic, simple farm, gets me plenty of money. We should use that money to buy bait, but hey, what can you do? But as you can see, incredibly effective. Occasionally get banners, and makes it more effective. And we just gotta occasionally throw down. Yeah, pretty simple. Pretty simple. But other than that, I didn't really do much. I rebuilt my arena like I showed you. But I guess I can go over that in more detail real quick, so back to base. Oh, whoops, whatever, we'll just trash it. So once again, I made my arena longer, and as I said last episode, the point of that was simply to give me more running space, which really helped with Phasmatism. Apparently not with Retinazer, but let's not get into that again. And then this was helpful, but it also wasn't. because I had a hard time hitting it, so I did take some unnecessary hits. I will acknowledge that. To be fair, I could probably make it like a few blocks wide for future farming references. And then of course we have a little safe area up here, which actually was pretty useful on occasion. So noted for future builds, having a little safety platform, mainly for, resetting your flying and whatnot. But other than that, I really didn't do much. The Bass statue is still the Bass. Just extended the platforms, and that's that. But with all that being said, we did beat the twins, so now we can do some upgrades. Upgrade number 1, we can make this, the minecart upgrade kit, which when used, upgrade or permanently boost the speed and defense abilities of minecarts, and use it. There we go. Also gives us the mechanical cart. So basically if we use railways, it's really good now. But who uses them, right? Yeah, and don't think I forgot about you, Orbo, it's just, this is kind of a my episode, sorry. But in addition to that, we can... I know I like to make the drill, but we're just going to make... Can I not... Don't tell me I can't make the pickaxe. Don't tell me I can't make the pickaxe. Don't tell me I need... Wait, where are my other souls? Alright, 1 second. Okay, I found him. It was in one of my random boxes. That was going to drive me crazy. I'm not doing any more mechanical fights right now. So, as I was trying to say, with all 3 souls acquired, we can make the pickaxe axe. Which is incredibly strong right now. We'll just, I don't know, put this away somewhere eventually, whatever. Well, this we can mine up chlorophyte, which should be a big upgrade, and it will be eventually, but right now, it isn't. Mainly because we need it for Spectre Bars, I believe, and we are not ready for Spectre Bars until we beat Plantera, which is the next thing. But unfortunately, we need to, now that we beat the twins, we have to wait for a Plantera bulb to spawn. Which means we gotta figure out stuff to do in the meantime. Luckily, I got a few options, but we'll go into that next episode. This was just a quick break, recover from the stupidity that is the twins fight. And look at that, we got the Spasmatism trophy and a twin mask. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, with that being said, we did finally beat the twins. Hooray! Now, like I said, next episode, we got a little bit more preparing because we're now officially, well, I guess after Plantera we're officially in the next phase, but we got a few things we can do. But we'll cover that next episode, won't we? Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to use you a lot, Orbo. This was kind of a me venting episode. But don't worry, next episode, it's back to gameplay as usual. Yeah. Well, that was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed gaming. This has been The Mechanist, logging off. Until next time.